wanna parang address also people that are going through that right now, or alam na nila baka yun na yung pupuntahan nila ngayon. Kailangan ba nila, tingin mo, paglaban nila yung business, or they borrow some more just to see na baka may chance pa talaga itong mangyari, or they sell assets then put it into the business, or kung may personal cash pa sila, ibuhusan nila sa negosyo para to see na baka may pag-asa pa tong kumita din, mababayaran ko, or totally they let go of everything already, call it na hindi na to gagana, and then just work with the creditors na lang.
I think we have to go back to the viability of the business. Diba? Kung viable ba yung business, diba? Even though in times of this crisis, sabi nga nila, diba, there's opportunity in crisis. Diba? So, titingnan mo kung siguro meron silang FS, meron silang balance sheet that they can see, diba, what is the situation of the company. Diba? Kung mawawalan ba ako ng business, diba, for 2 months, for 3 months, diba, or for half year, kaya ba i-sustain itong mga asset ko, diba? If in case I have the asset, diba? If not, diba, if I don't have the asset, meron pa ba magagawa itong business ko in times of this crisis? Diba? Kasi yun ang dapat yung shifting, diba? Yung shifting of the business model, from your yung dati mong business model to something which is not normal at this time. Diba? So, yun yung dapat makita muna, yung viability, in order for you to know that how you can start all over again, diba? Or kung paano mo uumpisahan, diba?
Hi everyone, for this video, let's talk about business again. We have a 30+ year entrepreneur to be part of the vlog. We have Victor Tan sharing his expertise on business because he's been to, let's say, troubled waters. Napagdaanan na rin niya yung how it is when the economy is good, when the economy is bad. And he wants to share bits and pieces also of his wisdom and insight to all of us as well. So, Victor, welcome to the vlog. Thank you so much for accepting this invitation. At alam ko, sobrang daming may inspire sa whatever you want to impart to us today as well.
Thank you, Marvin, for having me here. I was nervous. and basically, it's always an opportunity to just to share to people what I have gone through with my business. That was 12 years ago. As I was sharing to you a while ago, diba? 12 years ago, I met a huge problem in my business. My business got bankrupt. So really, it taught me to rewind everything. Diba? What is happening today in this crisis, in this virus crisis. And yung parang nag-rewind lang sa akin what happened. It all started talaga diba? Yung how we face the problem. Diba? Kung paano natin hinarap yung problema. Kasi at first, really, I cannot accept what happened to me. I lost everything. I lost my business. I lost everything, possession. Diba? So talagang hindi ko matanggap at that time. And I was really at home for weeks, month, diba? Na talagang I cannot get over. Siguro, diba, somebody encouraged me, diba, from also business people. I have to go back and face the fact that I have to admit I have a problem.
What was the business? Tapos ano yung nag-cause bakit it closed down? Was it because nawalan talaga ng benta, or talagang malakas yung competition, or lahat ng customers, clients na apektuhan din sila na hindi na rin talaga sila maka-order?
We are in the clothing business. We have a brand. So basically, people accepted our brand, our product, diba? So naman siya, nag-level up naman siya. And after a while, siguro lumakas ang loob ko masyado, diba? I over-expanded the business within my reach, diba? So I borrowed a lot of money to banks, to peoples. So yun yung naging ripple effect. Tapos yung business hindi nakisama. It is in the malls because we are situated in the department store, and I wanted to expand in malls, diba? I want to be situated in malls. So I was thinking to open boutiques, diba, in malls in order to expand also the market share.
Entrepreneurs, when they expand, when they grow the business, ano naman yan, they make calculated risk. Parang, syempre you had the computation that, okay naman to, malakas na yung brand following siguro namin, and if I create my own stores, mas lalong lalakas pa. Was there something that went wrong in between na, ano ba, nagbago ba yung behavior ng tao, or talagang meron din may tumalo talaga sa amin na brand, or what was something that happened in between that caused it also to not go so well?
Sometimes, diba, business people siguro gumagawa ng wrong decision din, and I admittedly that I have done that. Dapat sana within the reach, diba, within yung kaya mo lang, diba, dun sa business. In a way, nagmadali din. I opted to borrowed money, diba, to expand within my reach, diba. So medyo haywire siya.
Tapos ano yun, the inventory hindi gumalaw, tapos you had to continue to pay rent saka yung tao.
Yeah, kasi diba, our really focusing is on the garment business. But siguro kung nagbukas ka ng boutique, you have to cater in various product already, not only clothing but also accessories and etc. So ang dami, diba? It's not only expanding the business per se, yung physically, but also in terms of inventory.
When it closed down, paano nadamay yung personal assets, yung bahay, yung kotse? How did it spill over? Was that parang did you have other businesses, or parang everything naka-concentrate na talaga doon at that time?
Everything is concentrated on that business, diba? Siguro I just want to come out clean, diba? So nung nagkaroon ako ng problem, I tell to my family and to myself that gusto kong i-clear, diba, that I'm not hiding anything, diba? So I want to pay, diba? Yun yung unang motibo ko. But syempre, diba, hindi mo ma-catch up dahil sa sobrang laki ng debt mo, diba, which cost you hundreds of millions, diba? So it's really hard to cope up talaga. Kahit na ibenta mo pa siya lahat, diba, hindi mo siya mahahabol, diba? So that really parang taunt me what is happening right now, out of my control already. Kasi ako yung tao na gusto kong control, diba? Gusto kong makita yung allocation ko, gusto kong malaman kung magkano pera ko sa bangko, diba? And siguro, diba, not bad naman na you have all these things, diba? Kasi preparation yan as a entrepreneur, as a businessman. So gusto mong talagang makita mo yung numero. Gusto mong makita kung what's going on.
Wow. So I didn't know that nag hundreds of millions in debt pala.
Yeah.
In the midst of it, when you were losing money, you were in debt, you sold everything. How did you survive naman? Ano yung pang day-to-day na pagkain? Syempre at the same time, isipin mo, how will I get a new source of revenue? How will I pay yung utang ko? And then at the same time, how will I survive also? How will we continue as a family? What was going through your mind back then? And then ano ginawa mo to be able to parang somehow weather that storm? Kasi feeling ko after all of this naman, just to be realistic also, in 2020, because madaming sarado na negosyo, there might be some who might be going through this also, that they might also lose everything.
At that time, kaya nga nagkaroon ng anxiety because of I don't know where to get my money, diba? For a living, diba? It's basically it's good what happened, kasi hindi siya agad nag-close. We gone through a rehabilitation plan. So nag-restructure kami for almost 7 years. So with that restructuring, diba? Kasi siyempre may income pa rin ako, diba? And I have an opportunity to pay people, diba, yung debts ko, diba? Kasi kung walang business, wala na rin ako pwedeng, di ba, yung repayment scheme ko, di ba, yung dun sa pinag-uutangan ko. So it's good that we ran pa rin for almost 7 years in order for us to re-strategize everything, di ba? And hopefully, di ba, we are looking forward sana masalba namin yung business at that time. Di ba? Pero up to 7 years, because yun na nga, siguro the business is really stiff, we have to close down the business. Just rethink again, di ba? What can I do? So I approached to one of my uncle, my relatives, that I have this kind of idea, di ba, in terms of yung sa construction, but basically needs, which is materials, di ba? And I show them the business plan, and they are interested with the business. Yun na nga, they entrusted me with the business, tapos ako yung nag-manage ng business na yun. So that all started with this brand new business, which yun na nga, in-entrust nila sa akin.
Was this parang 7 years after this, when you had to close it 2008, 7 years 2015, you started it also right after na?
Yeah. Actually, it's a lot of things going through your head din kasi parang hindi ka naman pwedeng mag-complacent lang kasi alam mo, you have a need, di ba? You have debts to pay, di ba? So, kailangan talaga ang pumapasok sa isip ng businessman, sana makapag-generate ako ng income in order for me to pay back to people. I can siguro share to people that are experiencing all of this. That ang pinakauna, dapat you have to face it. Kasi yan ang mahirap, yan ang madalas tinatanong sa akin. Victor, anong ginawa mo? Di ba? How you cope up with this debtor? Sabi niya, una-una, kinausap ko sila. Tapos, yun yung tinatanong sa akin. Tapos, hindi ko kausapin. Diba? Kasi I don't have the money. Diba? But basically, I have siguro the courage, diba, to talk to them, diba? And paunawa sa kanila what happened to me. You have to be very upfront, diba? To be very honest what happened. And siguro ang nakikita ko lang one thing, action speaks louder than words. Diba? You can have a lot of promise to people, to your debtor. But ang titignan kasi ng tao kasi is your life. 'Di ba? Yung lifestyle mo. 'Di ba? Totoo ba? Totoo ba na nawala ng pera 'yan? 'Di ba? But siguro yun na nga, yung I just want to be true to myself, 'di ba? Ayoko kasi yung parang something at the back of my head na may ginagawa akong hindi tama. 'Di ba? I admit that I commit mistake, 'di ba? Yung nagkaroon ako ng wrong decision, 'di ba, sa business, 'di ba? Pero at the end of the day, yun na nga, kailangan kasi ng mga debtor mo malaman what happened. And yun yung kailangan, you have to face your problem.
Different entities lahat yun.
Yeah.
I have a question there. Kung iba-iba sila, paano yung priority to pay them? Pantay-pantay yung pagbigay mo, or you put more dun sa mas malaking interest, or you put more kung kanino ka mas malaki nagkautang? Ano yung pwedeng technique ng mga ibang tao na different people din yung pinagkautangan nila?
Firstly, siguro yung load di ba? Yung the load itself, which is the interest. You have to take it off talaga. You have to talk to them, di ba? That it's really a heavy load for me. Baka we can take it off. And basically, we have to focus on the principal, diba? The principal money, kung paano mo sila babayaran. And I was blessed to have a friend which is in the finance field. He helped me out to do all of these things. Diba? To talk to banks, to talk to mga suppliers, diba? To talk to mga personal. It takes time to let people, I don't want to say na understood na what happened, di ba? Kasi kahit paano pera pa rin nila yun, di ba? But yun na nga, yung heart mo lang is to how you can pay back.
How did you go about your expenses? Sobrang sinimplihan niyo yung buhay niyo. How were things naman in that front?
You cannot have fancy things already kasi na ginagawa mo dati, di ba? Yung meron kang magandang watch, di ba? Meron kang magandang car, di ba? Talagang we give up everything. Na wala, 'di ba? We have to take cab, we have to take jeepney, bus, LRT, 'di ba? Yun yung ginawa namin talaga. So at first, siyempre mahirap. I'm not saying that I'm doing the right thing, but I think that is the right thing to do. Diba? So, basically, diba, makita ng tao na, totoo pala. Kasi parang, at first talaga, medyo hindi maniniwala that people, that you lost everything. Diba? So, action speaks louder than words. So tanggap lang. You just have to accept it, diba? For what happened, diba? Katulad na nangyayari din this time that we have really a situation in the country, in the whole world.
I wanna parang address also people that are going through that right now, or alam na nila baka yun na yung pupuntahan nila ngayon. Kailangan ba nila, tingin mo, paglaban nila yung business, or they borrow some more just to see na baka may chance pa talaga itong mangyari, or they sell assets then put it into the business, or kung may personal cash pa sila, ibuhusan nila sa negosyo para to see na baka may pag-asa pa tong kumita din, mababayaran ko, or totally they let go of everything already, call it na hindi na to gagana, and then just work with the creditors na lang.
I think we have to go back to the viability of the business. Diba? Kung viable ba yung business, diba? Even though in times of this crisis, sabi nga nila, diba, there's opportunity in crisis. Diba? So, titingnan mo kung siguro meron silang FS, meron silang balance sheet that they can see, diba, what is the situation of the company. Diba? Kung mawawalan ba ako ng business, diba, for 2 months, for 3 months, diba, or for half year, kaya ba i-sustain itong mga asset ko, diba? If in case I have the asset, diba? If not, diba, if I don't have the asset, meron pa ba magagawa itong business ko in times of this crisis? Diba? Kasi yun ang dapat yung shifting, diba? Yung shifting of the business model, from your yung dati mong business model to something which is not normal at this time. Diba? So, yun yung dapat makita muna, yung viability, in order for you to know that how you can start all over again, diba? Or kung paano mo uumpisahan, diba?
2 routes. Pag na-determine nila na kaya, what do you suggest that they do? Pag na-determine din nila na wala na tong pag-asa, what should they do?
Yung 3 things parang take home ko with all this thing happening, diba? Yung parang pro, which is a professional pro, PRO, which is a plan. You have to plan and prepare. Hindi natin alam kung gaano katagal pa itong problems na darating. Diba? Kaya ko ba? Sana kung sakaling hindi ko kaya, I have prepared something in my mind. Diba? Ano ba yung pwede kong ihanda for the future? Even though I'm going through tough times, diba? Sana I have not only planned, but I have prepared something. So yun yung yun yung very important, diba? Even though naka-lockdown tayo at this time, diba, na walang business, diba? Para this is a good opportunity for us to rethink, pag-isipan natin ulit kung ano yung pwede bang gawin. Alam natin may problem, diba? Pero hindi tayo dapat may stuck dun sa problema diba? It's really hard to stuck, diba, on those problems, on those anxiety, on those worries na hindi talaga makakatulong. And sabi mo diba kanina, diba, if you have to give it up, diba, yung tao na rin yun ang makakapagsabi, diba, kung i-give up niya yung business mo. Yung pangalawa, you have to reset and to reconstruct. Kasi the damage has been done diba, na nasira siya diba, yung hindi natin inaasahan itong mga bagay na ito, diba, na these all things will happen, and like my business, diba, ganun din yung nangyari, diba, yung parang siguro yung denial na hindi ko tinanggap na I have a problem, but you have to reconstruct again and reset the button again, diba? So you start small, diba, kung pwedeng isalba yung business, diba, you start small ulit, diba, wag natin isipin na paano yan, dapat malaki yan, dapat ganito. Tapos yung pangatlo, siguro you have to organize yourself. I learned a lot from all of these things, diba, itong lockdown na ito. And I have to organize myself. I have family. I have to direct my family, diba, lead my family, diba? Yun yung kailangan, kasi kung lahat kami matatakot dito sa what is happening, lahat kami talaga will suffer.
I am sure nakakalungkot yun, and it's something that people don't expect. I've seen so many friends na nung maganda yung negosyo, nag-i-expand sila. We're gonna grow 4 more stores this year. Tapos, ganun din, umutang sila for it. Ngayon, sarado. Pero even before sarado, dahil may COVID, madami nang di pupunta sa mga stalls nila, humina na siya by then. And then, meron din naman opposite side, when things were so good, instead na linagay nila sa negosyo, linagay nila sa sarili nila, bumili ng magagandang kotse. Ngayon, wala na rin, not thinking na things like this will happen. Parang, when everything is so good, you don't think that things like this will happen. And then, all of a sudden, it does. What should be the frame of mind of the person every day para at least hindi nila maisip yung, kasi nakalungkot siya eh. Ako hindi ko siya pinagdadaanan ngayon, pero just the thought pa lang na hindi mo alam kung ano yung mangyayari in the next 3 months, that gives already uncertainty to a lot of people eh. How much more pag in trouble yung business mo, tapos madami ka pang employees na kailangan mo. Alam mo yun, one employee represents one family also. What do you suggest na kailangan nilang gawin?
To begin with kasi, di ba, all of us are stuck. So, ang realization lang talaga dito, there's a lot of things that it seems not important to us in the past na naging important ngayon. Diba? Kasi many simple things that people don't knew, we just take it for granted in the past. Diba? Pero kaya pala, napaka-importante pala nito. Diba? Itong reading time, not only Bible mo, siguro yung mga books ni Marvin Guillermo, kailangan basahin. Diba? Para, alam mo, to add knowledge to us, diba? Doon sa pang-araw-araw natin, diba? Yung parang, hindi lang naman nagtatapos yan doon sa negosyo eh. Diba? But alam mo yung mga simple things matter most eh. Hindi lang itong trabaho, hindi lang ito na gagawin mo araw-araw, but hopefully it will be a lifestyle moving forward. Diba? Na sabi ko, Lord, sana kung all of these things will come to pass, sabi ko, I will do it with all my heart. Diba? Yung parang siguro I will do it differently. It's a learning curve for me, di ba? It's not really yung parang nasanay na ako, alam ko na yan. I can stay home. No. Siguro yung first week ko sa bahay, it's really hard. I also experience worries. I also experience anxiety. Di ba? Talagang it's not gonna help us. Talagang hindi makakatulong talaga ito sa atin. So, dun sa second week ko, I'm coping up because of friends na tumatawag sa akin, 'di ba, encouraging me, 'di ba? Yung parang nung message mo nga ako, parang it's a mixed emotion, parang natakot ako na na-encourage ako. 'Di ba? Wow, sabi ko, a person like Marvin Guillermo.
Grabe naman.
Yeah, really really talaga. So, sobrang thankful ako that I have friends like you guys, 'di ba? Na-replace yan eh. Kasi yung mga kaibigan ko nawala in the past, di ba? So, na-replace talaga ng godly friend, di ba? Friend with wisdom, na tinutulungan din ako sa walk, yung everyday journey ko, everyday walk ko of life, di ba, na sinasabi.
It's nice no na in the midst of this may mga magagawa tayo, pero ito, I really believe that we will all go through this, we will get past this, and dun sa mga napagdaanan, we can learn something from it. And ito na yung mga tanong ko sa'yo for people na later on, after this, after all is said and done, pag naging okay na, may ways sila to do things better. First question ko, because of your experience, meron ka bang recommendation sa mga tao na dapat ganito kadaming cash yung nakatago sa negosyo mo, na parang at least ganitong number of months ng operations nyo para kunyari may ganito, hindi kayo matatamaan? May suggestion ka ba? The second doon is, syempre dapat nakahiwalay din yung pera sa personal eh. Meron ka bang suggestion na dapat ganito rin, may cash ka na ganito sa business mo tapos sa personal mo para when times like this would happen, okay kayo?
Siyempre para sa akin, as many cash as you can, mas maganda. Hindi ko naman sinasabi na hindi ako masyadong anxious about what is happening, but I'm preparing for something. Pero ang hirap sabihin eh, kasi it's not one size fits all eh. Hindi naman pwede mo sabihin na suitable sa'yo, suitable sa ibang tao. But basically, para sa akin, it should have a healthy business sense. So, don't be greedy, be contented. Siguro yan yung mga things na pwede kong siguro i-share sa kanila. When it comes to personal, siguro talagang kailangan mag-save talaga tayo for the dry season. So, Ang ano ko lang, sana we can save as much as 3 months, 6 months to 1 year, 'di ba? Para at least pagka meron tayong mga ganitong panahon, 'di ba? We can at least survive a bit, 'di ba? Kahit papaano, kahit nahirap tayo, 'di ba? Yung mga ganun.
Would you recommend ngayon na umutang pa rin yung mga tao pag mag-expand sila, or would you say na ano na lang, organic na lang, kung ano yung binenta mo, ipunin mo na lang yan hanggat it becomes enough to be able to expand also. So no right or wrong answer lang naman to, para I've been making a lot of videos naman with different entrepreneurs and iba-ibang perspective para people can see kung ano yung mga wisdom na pwedeng ma-impart also from that.
If your debt is going to a good business sense, 'di ba? Alam natin na maganda naman ang returns, 'di ba? Ang why not? Don't throw your good money to yung mga bad decision, 'di ba? Yung parang ganoon. Kasi gusto mo lang humiram dahil gusto mo magbayad ng utang. It's a no-no. 'Di ba?
Okay.
Gusto mo umutang dahil you want to expand your business, and your business is healthy and is profitable. 'Di ba? Doon okay siya.
Noong time na yun na things weren't doing so well, do you recommend that people sell inventory na mas mababa na lang para lang gumalaw siya, para mas mabilis? Especially for nakita ko na yung ginagawa ng mga Jollibee ngayon, nagbebenta sila frozen para gumalaw para at least kesa di nila alam gaano katagal, at least nabebenta nila kahit mas mababa na yung kita nila doon.
It is good to have a good cash flow rather than profitable business. Diba? Kasi even though profitable ang business mo, kung wala namang cash flow, hirap ka. Yung ibang brand, they are having that sale in order for them to be liquid. At least matustusan yung mga they need to pay in the future. Diba? So, I think that's good. Diba? Yung mga hard asset mo or hard inventory mo to turn into cash.
Kunyari business ka, should you sell your other assets na lang para kahit mas mababa, para at least may pangdagdag ka na cash? For example, negosyo ka, may building kayo, katabi nyo may bakanting lote you own, should you sell that? Pero yung problem nun, kung nagmamadali ka, di mo na siya mabibenta ng magandang presyo, or since in times of uncertainty, talagang walang gustong bumili nun. Kung wala man may gustong bumili, babaratin yung price nun kasi ayun everyone wants to hold on to their cash right now
For me kasi, it's basically yung direction mo, what you want to leave for your next generation, di ba? Kasi marami kang ang pera pero ang dami mong problema na iiwan for the next generation, di ba? So, yun yung mas importante na maisip natin na how we can manage all of this.
Laging sinasabi ito ni Chingitan don't always look at the person when he's successful. Tignan mo siya anong ginawa niya nung nasa gitna siya ng crisis. At mahirap ikwento yung mga times na things were not so good. Siguro final words na lang for business people at this time.
Ako, one thing lang di ba? Yung the faith that can move mountain. Di ba? Yan yung siguro nag-spur sa akin that how I can start. Dati sinasabi ko sa tao, I'm down but I'm not out. Siguro down tayo for a moment, slowly, that if you are in the right perspective of mind and you have people around you that can help you out, can mentor you, diba? Kaya kang tulungan dito sa mga pinagdadaanan mo, you can go back again to where you come from. So, important lang talaga yung right mindset, diba? Hindi tayo dapat yung parang swaying lang tayo with what's going on in the market or in the business in the marketplace, diba? So kailangan talaga may wisdom din, kasi na learn out ko rin yung contentment, diba? Na we have to be contented with what we have din, diba? Yung parang how much is enough, diba? Gaano karami ba para pwede mo sabihin na okay na, you accept, diba, for what has happened, and you start anew, and yun na nga, everything will just So thank you so much, Marvin, for having me here talaga.
It's an honor. Pero I try to use this since nasa naman tayo, we're in a place where everyone would want to help each other out. Kunyari merong nanonood dito tapos gustong maging customer ng business nyo, ano yung bago nyong business? Pwede you can promote it here para they know more about it also.
I'm also managing a food business, a Chinese food business right now. So, dalawa yung minamanage kong company. may malaking pangangailangan kasi.
Okay.
So, yung other business is more on the construction, which is warehouse racking, mga supermarket gondolas, yung mga department store modular system. So, yun yung mga ginagawa ko.
May website ba or number if they want to contact or order, ganyan?
Yeah, if in case siguro yung metaformation.ph.
Okay. Yung food, nagde-deliver kayo ngayon or walang delivery?
Well, close down ngayon.
Close
down the business. Yeah, close down.
Okay. Maraming salamat, Victor.
Thank you so much.
I hope guys na-inspire kayo sa story niya. But if there's one thing that I want you to get from this, mahirap yun na to be in 100 billions in debt but recover. And if you look at him, still smiling, still optimistic, still looking forward to life, tapos nag-share pa siya ng experiences niya. That's something very, very unique that if you're going through that, please remember, it's never the end. And ito sinasabi ng pastor namin na if you think it's dark and it's hard, then it's not yet over because the end should always be good. The end is always good. If right now it's bad, then it's not yet the end. So that never lose hope, never stop working hard. And ito sabihin ko to everyone also, instead of trying to focus on how bad it is, just work extra harder na lang. Kasi kung you work extra hard, makakalimutan yun, mas sobrang pagod ninyo, wala na kayong panahon para malungkot para sa sarili nyo. So ganun. For me, hard work always will win. Na pag sa bahay, you're too tired to worry about what's gonna happen. So yun lang. Thank you so much again, Victor. You're such an inspiration to everyone. And I hope this video helps you guys and encourages you. Kung may questions kayo, leave them on the comment section as well para we can make new videos on top of that. And I hope that you're continually watching kasi habang lockdown, nasa bahay lahat, you also get to learn. It's nice to watch Netflix. It's nice to play games, pero it's also nice to build that new skill. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, and bye everyone.